Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I just wanted to say hi to you guys because I haven't been on here in a while, and I was thinking about doing like a little podcasting where I like kind of talk to you guys, like, you know, just share my life experiences. And today I just wanted to talk about like fake friends and like things that you've been through. But yeah, though, like I don't want this to be on like a negative note, so I obviously am here. I had a mic here set up to talk to you guys so the audio would be better, but I didn't have the cord here, unfortunately, so this will just be aesthetic. It'll be aesthetically pleasing. But anyways, though, I just really wanted to go on this topic because I know a lot of people are dealing with not having friends in this time period. Like, you know, if you're like in your 20s, like you probably like don't know who you want to hang out with, or you don't have friends, or like you're too busy with school, or like I don't know, like. And I can kind of relate to that in a sense, but also like it's kind of hard because everybody's so different and everybody's been raised different. So it's like you're trying to meet people, but like there's no time for it. And then like when you actively go out your way to meet people, then it's like the wrong person. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but you stop being silly, like literally though. I just want to say I've been kind of like struggling. Like I want to have me a bestie, you know, like, you know, just meet people. Like I want my life to be different than what it is right now, because I feel like in some sense I've been kind of just like stagnant in certain situations in my life, and it makes me really sad, like if I think about it. Okay, that's like a dark note, but but honestly, like it's just something you have to work at. And I think something that I suck at is like really just discernment for like who really likes me and who gives a you know about me, and then who doesn't. So, and that's kind of hard to do, but like once you like really start to feel people, like you can like kind of make that initiation, be like, okay, this person isn't for me, this girl ain't for me, this guy ain't for me. And that goes for girlfriends, boyfriends, that goes for friends too. And I know a lot of people are like, oh well, a girlfriend boyfriend thing is like totally different, and which it is, but like I feel like it's still like a relationship, and like it has to be a two-way street. It can't be a one-way street. It can't be you giving something to your friends, or like them giving you something all the time. It has to be like I'm giving you something, you giving me something. I'm taking something, you might take something. Like it has to be like this exchange. It shouldn't feel like someone's doing more than the other person's doing, or like, you know. But like one thing I really struggle with though, another thing I struggle with, I already said that thing. Brain fart. When you really put your trust in people, and then you're like, they really set you up for failure, and they're like, oh, girl, I'm gonna use you for that. Girl, you got that brand new car, girl. I'ma ask you for your ride only when I need you, but I won't respond to that text. I'll leave you on red for like 3-4 weeks, and I won't respond. And then every time I asked you about it, you gonna act like, it. Girl, no. Don't do that. I think another thing to that is that like people will only let you do, or you will only let people do what you want them to do to you. So if you're letting people use you for your car, your belongings, for the things you give them, they're gonna keep doing that. You understand? Because everybody doesn't have the same values as you do. And a lot of people have been raised in different environments, different households, where things were valued different, and their brains were just like, you know, constructed this whole different, you know, mentality for how to deal with certain situations and how to get what they want. And I know that's so effed up, but it's like, yeah, it's like how you take the bread at the end of the day, because you give me the bread toasted, I can't change it back to being a regular loaf of bread. See what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I feel like that's just the perspective you have to kind of take with that, because it's kind of hard to be like, oh, that person, like, I feel you, because I felt like that. I'd be like, F those people, you know, because they keep doing that to me. But like at the same sense, I'm letting these people do that. So stop letting them do that to you, because you deserve better. And call it out if you have to. If you feel like you can't call it out without it being an argument, leave those people. Period. Leave them. They're not helping you. They're not beneficial to you in your life. They're not like actively being communicative. And I feel like that's something that's very important in a relationship, in friendships, whatever you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, like I was saying earlier. Communication. And the biggest thing I could take away from this is that there's people of the season for you. There's people that come into your life to teach you a certain lesson, and you take that lesson with you. You might not be able to take those people with you, but you can be grateful for the moments that you had with them, or not be grateful. Either way. It also gives me the perspective of being grateful, though, because in a sense, the way those people did me is like, I will feel 10 times more grateful for having good friends in my life, because they will actively go out their way to communicate with me and be like, hey, I didn't like the way you said something, or I don't like the way that you're making me feel, or making me feel used, or like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I just feel like that's such a big thing. I know this is crazy, but like, I have also not been, like, I'm not a perfect person. I've also been on the spectrum of not being a good friend, unfortunately. Like, when I was younger, I would do certain stuff and I was like, I would never think about it. I was just thinking of my selfish ways and like, oh, well, I could just do this. And like, I don't care. And I feel bad for it now, thinking back to it, because it's kind of like, I got my own karma with it, but like, at the same time, I'm like, damn, you know? And to those friends, like, if you're watching this podcast, please know I'm very, very sorry. Like, I'm very, very sorry. Like, honestly, like, because, girl, I feel it every day, like, just thinking about it. Like, honestly, I don't know. So I'll give you guys, like, a specific instance of, like, having, like, friendship, like, trauma, or, like, a friend that wasn't, like, for your best interest. So this specific friend, I would, like, hang out with him, like, and I always used to notice that me specifically, he would speak to me, like, in a weird tone. Like, it would always be, like, angrily, don't do that. You know, and then all his other friends would be so cool and just like cordial, you know, like, but like me, it's just like, oh, like if I do something, it's like go off on him, you know, kind of thing. Also a big red flag, if they act different in front of you with other people, they really don't see you the way that you see you, if that makes sense. Like, they're literally showing their perspective of their friends to you, which is most likely entailing that they pretty much talk about you behind your back. But I can't really say that for sure. But like, but if you ever get a different vibe around your friend when like you're around them, you know, and like all of a sudden like they're shading you when they're with their other friends, or they're like, or like their other friends are making weird comments, like they're trying to like figure out something. I don't know. That's just a telltale way to sell. But at the end of the day, like, I'm becoming more mature at the end of the day, and I don't care to like go back and forth with people. Like, if I say something, it's just, you know, if you heard me, you heard me. If you didn't hear me, gone. Hurry up, because it's 2025. What do I tell to anybody? No. To not end this video like on a bad note, though, I just want to say, like, literally, just be open to making friends again. Like, if you have like traumatic friend experiences that you had before, like actively go out your way, like go to events that you like, go to, like, say if you like Pokemon, go to events with Pokemon cards or something. Like, go to like baseball events if you like baseball. They're haters because they don't matter. They literally don't matter. If somebody treats you bad the first time, they meant that. They meant that ish. They meant it. Okay? And like, take it what it is, and you chalk it up. And you be like, okay, next person, because you obviously aren't the person that I need in my life. You're obviously just like, you know, this person, and that's okay. And then also making good friends and trustworthy friends is, it all comes back to being your authentic self. So if you feel like you have to be somebody else when you're with people, like, maybe those people aren't for you, because your friends will call you out and be like, why are you acting like that? Like, why are you trying to be like a fake person? Like, just be yourself. Like, and people will come towards you. Like, people will, you know, naturally come towards you and want to make friends with you. So, but anyway, though, bestie, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good week, whatever. And, you know, just like take it what it is, and like take this advice and get out there and make friends. Don't stay stuck in like bad relationships. Move on. Move on, because that's what life is, like moving on. If you get a cut on your finger, are you going to be crying there for like 10 million years? No, you put a band-aid on them and then you go, right? Yeah, so don't let people that hurt you, like, don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck. If you got to get help with therapy, do that. Do that, because girl, I'm doing that. And yeah, it helps. Period. So anyways, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I want to tell you guys I love you, and thank you for watching.